Yo, what's good, you boys and girls, bruh? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we had like one of these one-on-ones. Thank you so my the vlogs and stuff like that, but we haven't had these one-on-one talks in a minute. But reason being, I wasn't at home. I wasn't here. Okay, I wasn't here at school, basically, and this is the only spot that I have that I can record these one-on-one talks that are actually really good. You know what I mean? Post worthy. Like I can post anywhere, but like I don't know. I like this spot. And another thing was, it's been a while. Due to the fact of school was really doing the most. I'm not gonna lie to you. So halfway down the line, I had to pack my bags and leave. We're back now, you know, hopefully for the whole year. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. That time when I was alone, watching everyone go to school and stuff, really hurt me. I'm not gonna lie. It touched me because the gap between high school and uni, most of the stuff wasn't my fault, but a lot of it was partly my own doing. And that was I came late to school, so that caused me to like try to catch up. It's a bunch of excuses though, but that time when I was alone and at home really, gave me like the chance to actually, reflect and actually think about life in general, It was very difficult, but I think I learned a lot about myself. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this, but yeah. Very interesting times. Personal things also added to it. I don't think I've ever been depressed, but I think I was close to it. I'm not gonna lie to you, boys. Yeah. So we're back now. Hopefully, we can have some of these talks again, and I'm wiser now. I'm actually recording this at night because I was like, you know what? Let me just record it. What's the worst that can happen? Literally nothing. And I've been watching these videos of these guys posting, and I was like, you know what? Let me actually take this seriously. Let me actually like put in the work. We're gonna have a lot of these one-on-one conversations. I'm gonna be teaching about like God and stuff like that. And it says in the Bible that teachers are gonna be punished harder, because if we cap, basically it's all on us, the people who are teaching. And I find that's fair. That's fair in the eyes of God, and I understand why He does that. Because I wouldn't just randomly trust somebody if I know for a fact they have no consequences against them. So hopefully, all of the stuff that I'm gonna say is going to be in alignment with the will of God. And appreciate all of you guys for watching this, and to many more. Adding extra context though to those vlogs. Really like thrifting, so I was like, you know what? Let's go thrifting with my boys. Personally, it wasn't me who. I want to actually say a huge shout out to my boy, Hoopy. He's a solid friend. Like during that time, he was the person that was actually forcing me to go outside, because there was a point where I felt like everyone was doing their own thing, so I didn't have the right to come to them and tell them and ask them, yo, you wanna do this, because I always thought that they were busy with like schoolwork and stuff, or just living life. I know that's kind of self-sabotage, but that was my thought process the whole time. I was like, oh, everyone's busy, so that's why they're not hitting me up, or everyone's like, oh yeah, and this is kind of difficult because I know for a fact that I think like my family might see this. So yeah, it doesn't matter though. You know what I mean? This is between me and you, right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? They don't matter. It says in the Bible that you need to either hate your parents or hate your family or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna be sharing like more personal and deep, like some deep thoughts that I have and questions, you know. Hopefully I can get questions, because I got lost just like a tad bit. I got confused. The one thing, like at the beginning, I was listening to Young Don, Reborn. Like, he's the one that actually really got me into Christianity. Like actually getting researching it, because on his podcast before, with the Thrill, before he made the Young Don Reborn thing, like I was watching his podcast and him teaching Will, like his co-host, about about God and stuff, automatically made me listen, and through that taught me like more about God. I always knew about God, really, but it was kind of like forced onto us. It wasn't something that I chose, so automatically I repelled from it. Like they've forced it down our throats, literally. Going to Sundays, like I didn't understand why. They never explained. My parents never explained. They just were like, yo, okay, church, let's go. Church right there every Sunday, we're going. Who is this God guy? Yeah, I mean, he's the one that created everything, you know. And I was like, okay, you know, I accept. Yeah. You know, like a kid, everyone believes, like a kid believes everything that their parents tell them. So yeah, but I never really clicked like that with the Catholic Church primarily. So Young Don was really talking about how like weird the Catholic Church was, because he initially went to a Catholic church and he was like, oh, he figured out that it wasn't the church for him. And I ultimately figured out that it wasn't the church for me too, because of the cross, the idealism, just the weird things that we do in church. Like, I really haven't seen it done anywhere else besides the Holy Communion, because that's, everyone does that. But other than that, like kissing, that there was this one service that I went to, we had to, like, they had this wooden cross, they went up to the pulpit and they had it up, this one kid was holding it. Okay, cool. Then we had to all go and either kiss the feet or do this, like kiss your fingers and do that. And I was like, why why that? You know, why? What's the point? Aren't we here to praise God and to learn about, His kingdom and stuff? What's up with us kissing like wooden statues? It's literally written in the Bible that we are not supposed to be worshipping wooden idols and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is literally blatantly right in front of us, idolism. And started clicking. A lot of things started clicking. And one thing that I've realized that also was like a wake-up call was I didn't remember any teaching that happened in that church. That's how I knew that it wasn't the church for me. I don't remember a single thing. I remember the Our Father and the Hail Mary. That's kind of it. Like all of the messages that they said, I don't remember. I only started to remember scriptures. Like I've been in that church my whole life and I didn't know the Bible. It felt like, besides the stereotypical, like, Noah's Ark, all of these stories that they tell you, but I didn't know God. I didn't know him. And through the Young Don, through their podcast, Young Don's podcast, I started to understand more and actually ask questions more and question stuff. And that got me thinking. And and I told my mom, yo, we have to, I can't go. I can't go to this church no more. This church is not for me. And she was like, oh, okay. And I was so confused. I was like, wait, hold on. What is she talking about? Wait, hold on. What are you talking about, right? What do you mean? Okay, it's okay. Because I also saw that she wasn't doing certain things that they were doing too in church. I used to ask her in church, I was like, why aren't you doing this that we're doing right now? She was like, I don't feel like it. She was just passively, when I told her that, it was like, and she was basically telling me the only reason that she was going to that church was, and she got multiple dreams telling her that not to go to the church. And the only reason why she didn't want us to stop going to that church was because my dad, he was like very adamant. She thought my dad was really adamant about us. No, initially he was really adamant about us going to Catholic church. So yeah, all in all, I'm not a Catholic. I follow the Bible, the actual Bible. Yeah, and it's a journey. I really haven't found my boys, you know what I mean? Jesus had disciples, he had the squad, haven't yet found my squad that's really like in deep with God like that. I found girls and stuff, and that's cool, but I think girls are more in tune with the godly stuff, but men, I don't know, like at my age, everyone just doesn't care, or doesn't, they say they're Christian but they're not really rocking like that, or they're not living that Christian lifestyle. They're not, I can't see the fruits. That's what one of my prayers are, like, to find genuinely true men of God, because iron sharpens iron, so I need to find myself some iron so I can be sharpened too. Yeah, I have a lot of things to talk about, but I'm gonna make multiple videos now. I'm actually gonna be very serious about this channel, so stick tuned, and yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate y'all, and Tashinga signing out.